Let's take a look at Transformers Reactivate, Starscream and Bumblebee. One thing I really like is once you take them out of the box, you can see that there's like a little Teletran 1 Easter egg. Would have been really cool if the game came out, you know. Could have seen Teletran 1 in another new game, but now we're not seeing another new game. And here we have Starscream and Bumblebee. We're gonna start with Starscream first. So both these figures have an asymmetrical design going on, and it really shows in Starscream where you can see how half of him is black, where it's not on the other half. Like the thighs and hips, or the wings, or the torso and arms. And it even goes down to the lower arms, to even his, we'll call them, null rays, where one is not like the other. It really makes me upset that the game never came out, because I want to know why. I'm assuming that all the black parts are basically because he, like, cobbled himself back together, or, like, whatever. But, like, the gun thing is what really interests me. Was that a gameplay mechanic? Does he have two different guns because they are two different guns? If you play as Starscream, does the right arm be like a more automatic weapon and the left one more of a pulse kind of gun? I have no idea. We are just left to fucking speculate because the game never launched. Here we have Starscream in his jet mode. So something I'm only just noticing now is that the obligatory product shots have, Starscream looking the right way in his primary mode, but in his jet mode, it's mirrored. It's reversed. No idea why. But another thing I noticed is when we look at Starscream, if we look at the Decepticon badges on the product shot, I guess on my copy, the Decepticon symbols are kind of fucked up. It's hard to tell because the Blackwing, but Decepticon symbols are not symmetrical. They're kind of crooked. Kind of like my Armada Starscream, the blue one. Just noticed is I had the guns on the wrong arms earlier because I was going by, again, the product shot, but if you look at the in-game screenshot and the instructions, that gun's supposed to be on his right, this one on his left. My fault. Now let's look at Bumble. He also shares an asymmetrical design, as you can see on his shins, on his forearms, and on his door wing. Weird things about this figure: one, he doesn't have waist rotation, and two, they had a single release of him in the Studio Series Gamer Edition line just before they announced that the game got canceled. And now he's like Gamer Edition number 10, so if you want the War for Cybertron figures, you have to skip a number. Got some pretty neat weapon storage under his forearms. And what's cool is you can transform him fully while keeping the weapons in the weapon storage. 18 can put his guns on the hood to fight Starscream.